Cancer, thank you for checking out your January. These are weeklies, by the way, resonating from the 1st to the 10th of January. Happy New Year, you guys. Right then, so let's take a look at the energies for Cancer. This is Sun, Moon and Rising, you guys. So, I'm going to start off with general and then we'll do your love straight after. Right, 1st to the 10th of January 2019. What messages do you have for Cancer? 9 card spread, please, for Cancer. Okay, a couple more, and then we're good to go. Okay. Cancer, let's take a look. So we're looking at what you come into that period with. Kind of want to say, it looks like you're seeing someone, either you're realising yourself that you've been a bit codependent, or you're realising someone around you is codependent. I mean, normally when I look at the 9 of Pentacles in the upright, it's the singleton card, comfortable with being dependent. And here we're a little bit sort of codependent. That fear of being on your own. Maybe trying too hard. No, that's not it. You're dropping it. You're realising, for those of you that are single, I feel like with the sun being there, this is that realisation that some of you have been clinging on to something that you know has been no good for you. Clinging on to past mistakes, clinging on to past habits. Now, I've got the King of Pentacles reversed, the 10 of Swords and the Star in the reverse. Now look at this. Well, the Stars in the reverse and art. Kind of want to say this is that feeling that, I mean, there's always hope attached to this card regardless, but this is that feeling of be careful what you wish for. It's almost like you guys have thought you've had what you wanted and it turned out to be nothing but a failure, nothing but a broken promise, nothing but a sham for some of you. It's a situation or circumstance or even relationship that you really thought you wanted. And I kind of want to say, something clicks in January that makes you realise it definitely wasn't what you wanted. And I just feel like strong realisation coming into play. And I like to see 10s in the upright, especially the 10 of Swords. This is the completion stage. Alright, you may feel like someone stabbed you in the back. But this is you guys taking a step back and thinking, I cannot stay stuck in this for any longer. And I feel like this could be attached to your New Year's resolution for some of you. So, and I do feel like this has left you feeling extremely insecure. Maybe with the King being in the reverse, you've realised that somebody is extremely selfish, self-serving, doesn't put anybody else before themselves. Just one moment, you guys. What is the problem? Yes. Sorry, my daughter pestering me. But yeah, it just seems like you guys have got this realisation. Maybe you guys feel that you have been too selfish by clinging on to something that you had to let go of. And this is that realisation. All this just screams at me. Cancer's waking up. So what's coming towards you? I have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Now, I never see this as an absolute no. This is more like a delay for, you know, for you guys. And Cups, the Ace of Cups does speak of that new love, that initial feeling of falling in love with someone. Maybe that's what you're wanting. See 2 aces in the reverse. Now, I must admit, when I see 2 aces in the reverse, I have to say, is there an air of, if it's too good to be true, it usually is. I'm wondering if you're moving forward throughout January, feeling very sceptical of who approaches you. Like if they, you know, Justice in the reverse, yeah. You're feeling a little bit hard done by coming towards the end of January. You've been through these situations of, I really thought it was working. I really thought it was something I wanted, but you know what? I'm finding out now it's not. Moving forward, I don't want to put myself in that situation again. But I do feel like you could be especially with justice in the reverse here, cutting your nose off to spite your face. Don't tar everybody or every situation with the same brush. Not everybody is going to hurt you. But then again, not everybody has your best interests at heart. So again, this is about finding balance. And the justice card with the scales speaks of balance. This is about not writing off everyone, not writing off every situation, but yes, being a bit more skeptical and learning from your past. I feel like that's what the 10 is about in the centre of your reading. This is about learning as a whole from your past and just not repeating those mistakes. Just, like I say, don't go from one extreme to the other in January. I feel like this is just a warning. Like, for example, you know, if there was a balance, justice would be in the upright. The Ace of Pentacles would be in the upright. The Ace of Cups would be in the upright. You're receiving offers, gifts, gestures, new love even, new job even. So I want to say, good. I'm glad you guys are getting your wits about you. Just don't be overly skeptical to the point where you are either not noticing or you are turning down fantastic new opportunities for fear of the past repeating itself. Just be careful that you don't start writing off everything. You don't want to lock yourself in a cupboard. Right, let me move on. I mean, as far as signs go, some of you could be dealing with Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Leo. Let me throw you a daily spirit message to Cancer. What do you want to say to Cancer for that first week of January? Dream talk. So some of you guys could be having some really whacked out dreams. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages and more. So for some of you, you may be getting a lot of signage going on in your dreams. Some of you may be having some seriously whacked out dreams that you can't make any sense of. Some of you are waking up thinking, oh, I know I dreamt something that were important, but you don't do anything about it. You don't hone in on it. So you end up forgetting it like halfway through the day. Maybe it's worth keeping a pen and paper at the side of your bed, because you do tend to sort of remember your dreams better straight after that REM period when you wake up. So just bear that one in mind. Right, let's take a look at love life for Cancer. And these can sometimes resonate for singles and couples, or it may stick out more for singles, or it may stick out more for couples. I'd just say take what resonates and apply it to your situation. Bloody hell, these cards just do not want to mesh. Okay, so I've got the traction card. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Soulmate. Bing, bada, boom. Yes, this is your soulmate. Wondering if you guys are writing off a soulmate in January. Passion, healing family issues. Cancer, for some of you, because of this level of skepticism going on, not wanting to repeat the past, you could end up overlooking a soulmate. This feels very new. I always know to follow my intuition. This feels very new. This feels like a passionate encounter with someone that you're attracted to that actually happens to be a soulmate. And I'm sort of wondering if some of you overlook that while you feel you're in a healing period. Let's throw a couple of cards on each and see what it sort of says. Attraction, 3 of Wands. And the 4 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is like trying to enjoy yourself, but we're waiting. Maybe you're still clinging on to the past in some way. It may not be clinging on to someone in particular, but it's clinging on to situations. I mean, think about it. If you are struggling to put yourself out there to enjoy yourself fully because there's too much emphasis on bad vibes from the past, Well, no, you're not going to enjoy yourself, are you? And you're going to be a bit of a fucking drab, let's be honest. Cancer, that's telling you to put yourself out there. And also, this waiting thing, no. Nothing new is going to fall into your lap. Yeah, the tarot can throw out suggestions and hints and wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But if you don't put in some level of effort, then guess what? Predictions don't tend to come true. There's got to be a bit of give and take here. What's this soulmate about? So I've got the Eight of Cups. You're going to end up walking away from a soulmate because you're scared petrified of history repeating itself. You're crossing a soul. Some of you are definitely crossing a soulmate in January. And I do feel like this is quite random. Maybe even a passionate encounter of some sort. Bit of nookie. And you guys are going to end up passing it up because of your own insecurity, your own fear, your own skepticism. Passion, judgment, second chance at love, second chance through passion. Second chance to be happy, to allow your hearts, yeah. But here you go, Queen of Cups in the reverse. You're a bit emotionally drained. Too drained, actually, for a second chance. But it's coming your way, Cancer. And if you don't start preparing now, you've literally got like a couple of weeks tops, I feel, to get this shit sorted. Look, overhealing, death in the reverse. This massive change and transformation is yet to take place, you guys. You've got to start doing something now. You are really seriously going to pass up on a fantastic opportunity with soulmate if you don't get thy head out of thy arse now. If you guys are clinging on to the past, still waiting around from someone from the past, clinging on to skepticism because of the past, you know, that feeling that you don't want history to repeat itself, so it ends up stunting your growth. You know, your emotional growth, your stability. You know, being able to trust someone again. If you let this kind of shitty fear get in the way, you are seriously going to end up passing up on a great opportunity here. You need to pay more attention to what needs to change. You have to keep changing. You have to adjust yourself. Like I've said before, you know, this stuff, soulmates and, you know, something new won't just fall out of the sky, really. You know, Spirit's got a way of saying, look, if you fix this, we've got this waiting in the wings on a silver platter, but are we gonna give it ya if you're not ready? Because you're only gonna fuck it up by taking, you know, it's keeping one foot in the past, one foot in the future. It's not gonna work. Taking baggage into a new relationship and all that, it's not gonna work, is it? And what, you know, and the thing is, when it comes to soulmates, it usually, especially when it's like the blessing kind, even, don't get me wrong, you could totally have something to learn from a soulmate. It's not necessarily always romantic, but I still wouldn't risk walking away from it just in case it is. You, like I say, you're passing up on an opportunity here. And I suggest at this stage, Cancer, the more opportunities you take, the better. And pay more attention to what needs to change so that you can put yourself in a better position to accept a soulmate into your life. Don't get me wrong, soulmates have got so much to teach each other, and it's basically a soul contract. You know, agreeing in a previous life or era to meet at a specific time. You know, and it's nearly always because someone's got something to learn from that other person. Don't get me wrong, there are the blessings, which I suppose people could call twin flame kind of stuff. But again, I mean, me myself, I'm a bit sceptical on that kind of stuff. But I do believe that there can be the blessing kind of soulmates where you learn so much from each other, and once there is no more to learn, it either becomes that blessing or you part ways. You know, we cross soulmates for a reason. But this, to me, and this is a love spread, looks like there could be some romantic involvement. So if you feel you need to really hone in and focus on the past and maybe forgive them from your past. Forgive yourself even if you can get your centre that stage cancer. I think you're gonna just that release on its own is going to open you up to so many different possibilities. We've had this period of being stuck, of missing opportunities because of fears. Spirit's saying we don't want you to do that anymore. You know, for some of you, you've had long enough to pull your scent together, and Spirit's now coming in to say, right, this is your incentive. You can take it or you can fucking leave it. But if you leave it, you're going to regret it, and we don't want you to regret it. So really hone in. And if you are sat there and you're one of those that feel like you're perfect and blah, 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 then obviously these messages aren't for you. Or they are and you're in denial. Because like I say, soulmates and relationships don't just drop out of the sky. It's got to be at the right time, in the right frame of mind, at the right stage in your life as well. So this is something you've got to bear in mind. Right, I'm going to leave that there, Cancer. Wish you all the best. Should anybody want a personal reading, it's flashing up on the screen now. Details and prices, etc, etc. Otherwise, you guys, wish you a happy start to the new year, and we'll speak soon. Take care, bye for now.